Kenya has recovered from the quadruple shock that it suffered over 2008 and 2009. The post-election violence, the price hike in food and fuel internationally, the drought, and then of course the global financial crisis.
You can see that in 2007 the economy was performing well above its potential. Then the crisis hits and basically we see a gap between where the economy could be performing and where it is actually performing.
Over the last year, we have seen both agriculture and industry recover. That explains Kenya's short-term growth. Over the longer term, we believe there are 5 reasons that Kenya is now at a tipping point in terms of economic growth. First, we have a new constitution, which is addressing some of the governance issues that have constrained growth in the past. Second, Kenya has had strong macroeconomic management since 2003. Third, the government has invested well in both the road and energy sectors. Fourth, East African integration is continuing apace, providing many opportunities for Kenyan businesses. And fifth, we have seen a revolution in the information and communications technology industries, which have vastly expanded access to those technologies to the Kenyan population.
The main focus of this report is ICT, information communication. And this telecommunications sector has actually driven the economy over the last decade already, or kept it afloat.
The contribution of IT in terms of productivity in this country is so enormous.
And this is one sector where it's contributed to a lot of employment.
We invested in this business 5 years ago and we experienced huge challenges. One of them was ignorance, and not meant in a bad way. It was just that nobody in Kenya had ever heard of outsourcing.
Fiber was one of the greatest challenges with higher operating expenditures till the end of 2009, and with fiber coming in place, the ICT sector started growing.
Kenya is a particular country not only in Africa but in the whole world where mobile commerce has really transformed people's life by allowing them to become part of today's banking world from their hands, which is their mobile phones.
Naitwa Daniel Karaoke na mimi nauza hizi suti zinakujaga zikiwa ready made. So hata mimi mahali naenda kununua hizi masuti sibebagi pesa. Natumia tu hiyo M-Pesa. Alafu naenda natoa pesa kwa account ile yangu, naileta kwa M-Cash account, alafu narudi natumia huyo mwenye ananiuziaga hizi masuti. Siku hizi M-Pesa hata hiyo ni technology ya nguvu sana imekuja na inatusaidia sana.
In Kenya there were millions of people, literally millions of people, who had no access to banking infrastructure. So there were many people out there who were dealing with money but had no way of dealing with it securely and safely.
It was not very easy to get to license M-Pesa. Of course, anything new is resisted.
Regulation needs to follow innovation. In this case, the government of Kenya made the right choice. It recognized that mobile money would be very, very attractive to Kenyan entrepreneurs at all segments of the economy.
I believe strongly that Kenya is poised to be the next ICT hub, because what we are seeing, especially with our young segment of the population, there is a lot of innovation going on and some of them have already matured.
Ushahidi came about during the post-election violence in 2008 in Kenya, and it was a platform that was developed to map crisis situations such as the post-election violence in Kenya. And that platform has been used globally by people such as the Haiti earthquake, the referendum in Kenya. And you can see that such a brilliant innovation has given rise to what we call the techpreneurial community in Nairobi.
In this new world where you have soon 7 billion people which are increasingly educated, which have access to communication, there's so many solutions you can develop that you could even think about yet. This is what has happened in the ICT sector in Kenya, and I hope this sector can show the way for many others in this country.
We are all set for a takeoff. And for us, we are very happy about this, that we have come this far, learning our lessons and looking into the future, and we see that the future has a lot of potential.